Well, apparently Demi Lovato is in the news because she changed her pronouns from they, them to she, her. And yeah, this is an actual news story. I shit you not. So let's just get into this very quickly. This was news yesterday, August 2nd, which in most parts of the world is written 2-8. The word gender is 28. Apparently, pronouns have something to do with your gender identity because apparently somebody such as myself needs to put he, him in my social media accounts for people to know that I'm a man. I don't know what kind of stupid liberal shit that is, but nevertheless, that's what people do. So it says on May 19th, 2021, Lovato publicly came out as non-binary and announced the decision to change her gender pronouns to they, them. Now, from the date she did that to the date she changed them back is exactly 63 weeks on the nose, just like she, her. So did you make that decision yourself, Demi? Did you? So let's read this little bit from CNN here. There's not much here, but it says Demi Lovato, the singer and former Disney Channel actor, has stated to use she pronouns again. Lovato, who in 2021 came out as non-binary and changed their pronouns to they, said this week on a Spout podcast that they've been feeling more feminine recently and adopted their former pronouns. You know what? I've began to feel a lot more like a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Now, based on the Jurassic Park movies and my gender identity, does that mean that cannibalism would be legal for me? Because in the Jurassic Park movies, Tyrannosaurus Rexes eat human flesh. So does that mean that I would be allowed to do that if I tell people all of a sudden I'm feeling like a Tyrannosaurus Rex? I'm such a fluid person. Remember that phrase. All the media outlets are saying that she's a fluid person when it comes to my gender identity, my sexuality, my music, my creativity, Lovato said on the podcast. A short form interview with celebrities. Lovato now uses both they and she pronouns, according to her Instagram account. She has also said that she identifies as both queer and pansexual. Well, I have no clue what pansexual is. I'm going to have to look that up. Let's see here. Hang on. Pansexual. Pansexual is the romantic, emotional, or sexual attraction to people regardless of their gender. So it's just another word for being gay. Or bisexual. I didn't know we needed another word for it. Now, what the fuck does non-binary mean? I've always heard this term. What does this mean? Non-binary or genderqueer is an umbrella term for gender identities that are not solely male or female. Well, that argument doesn't make a lot of sense because you're either solely male or solely female. Identities that are outside the gender. So binary genders are male and female. Non-binary genders are half and half, like coffee or ice cream. I mean, you really can't keep a straight face when you're talking about this shit. I mean, my parents raised me with the crazy idea that you're either a man or a woman. Gender queer. I never even heard of that one. It says the Cool for Summer singer is set to release their next album, Holy Fuck, later this month. One of the songs, Skin of My Teeth, was inspired by Lovato's health changes after a 2018 overdose. Yeah, that was when she had the opioid overdose by the numbers. I wasn't on YouTube then, but that was a big ritual, which caused multiple strokes and brain damage. Well, that explains a lot. So she had an opioid addiction that caused brain damage. Well, that you certainly aren't playing with a full deck of cards if you got pronouns in your social media account. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that is the ultimate form of mental illness. So she said on Spout that she was sober throughout the creation of her album, something that she's just so proud of. Well, she might have been sober, but she's still fucked in the head. And you know what's funny about the date she came out and said that she is a fluid person? Remember that? May 19th, when she came out as non-binary. That's the 139th day of the year. The word Freemasonry is already 139. So Demi Lovato, it's funny too with these celebrities. Isn't just out of curiosity, are there any celebrities today that are not gay? Like, I'm just curious. Are there any straight celebrities? I guess there are, but they're the ones that are called a white supremacist. So I guess we'll leave it there. Did you make those decisions yourself, Demi? I wonder.